It's coming up again, first weekend of May. You are invited to be a tour guide. I've seen several of them in the room right here from other years. Lead a walk through your neighborhood. You can profile the walkability issues that you encounter, but they can also be just walks for the joy of walking and connecting with neighbors. But remember, folks, most city planners spend a lifetime figuring out how to get that many people on the sidewalk that you have to jaywalk to get across. This is a good thing to have happen in a city. Jaywalking indicates a healthy street population. It is not illegal. You're not supposed to slow down the traffic, okay, but it's not illegal. So don't take that stand up for your rights to actually move on your feet. It's a fun thing to do. In fact, a lot of people take vacations in Europe just so they can do it. You can actually have it where you live all the time. Okay, so be a James Walk guy. That's my pitch. We're now going to go to another spoken word artist by the name of Mike Spliff. Mike Spliff, did I say that? He says he'll take it. He'd like a split right now. Okay, Mike Smith, come on up here. Do some spoken word. Thank you.
All right. Hello. We've been striking a hole note here tonight. Let's see if we can't do something about that. Do we have any politicians in the room? Politicians. You can't live with them. But I see a lot of people, more and more people these days getting politicians. I don't know if it's the cute, sad eyes and the posters of those cute little brown noses, but more and more people are getting what I notice fewer and fewer people want to take care of their politicians. And people, I cannot stress importantly enough how important it is to take care of your politicians. We've got them running around everywhere, getting into the garbage, trying to dig up bike lanes, shitting in other people's yards, doing things on the couch in the office. Take care of your politicians. It's not like getting a puppy when you were a kid for Christmas. You can't just put it back in the box and let it smother. Once you're bored, you have to watch it and listen to it, because even after we vote for them, they do keep on talking, saying things like... The perspective with respect to cycling, pedestrian walking, and cars and so on moving through the city, what is the plan in terms of the grand plan? I understand there's a big plan for Toronto Bike Plan, but is there a plan that overlays, for example, what you're planning to do with respect to the reduction of lanes, with respect in addition as well to transit, Madam Speaker? I'm just having difficulty hearing. That's a direct quote. Because people are the ninjas of talking and singing. Nothing. They just drop off this feeling, obfuscate like a fucking panther, and then they're gone behind their doors. And they come up behind their doors and tell us what went on. We take their word for it. But friends, you will not have to take my word for anything, because when you reach for it, it won't be there. I should explain. Now, most candidates run on the standard Baroque platform, the Ratatouille approach. I'll be your voice in government, poor people. I'll be your voice in government too, rich people. I'll strike stacks of your hair directly in the halls of power. I will keep your services while cutting your taxes by harnessing the power of Jupiter. I will make your cat less expensive. You're not interested in cheaper cats. I've seen the numbers. You are interested in not being interested. Now, hard work and determination built this city. With some help from rock and roll. That is true. But ambivalence has kept us from tearing it back down again, am I right? So I commit to not committing. I promise to promise nothing but that. And this, friends, it is my vow to you that when I am elected, I will resign. Absolutely. The national abdication party knows that you have better things to do than try to remember the names of people who only want to turn you into a number, so we're not going to be around long enough for you to go to the trouble. We're trying to set an example. I mean, it won't be that much worse if a few more self-important white dudes just step down. Don't think of us as figureheads, though. Think of us as holes blowing the bulkhead of an airlock, so that the oxygen of the people is blown into that abhorrent vacuum, I think. Honestly, all that I know about these space visits I learned from Battlestar Galactica, but nonetheless, you must admit that even a pseudo-fascist robotic opera manages to present politics a little more realistically than anything I've ever read in the Toronto Sun. Including the Star. Honestly, in deep space, they're kind of the same thing anyway, but... And think about it like, Lee, he got to cheat on his partner how many times with absolutely no repercussions. Adama, Adam, am I seeing anybody? Never mind, we'll move on. So don't think of us as a disease, think of us as a vaccine. Part of the disease, a negligible section of it injected directly into the system and then immediately destroyed. How else are you going to get rid of smoke for someone else? In 40 years you'll forget why you hate us. Impeachment? It's an election in reverse. Assassination. I'm glad you said that, sir. I think that all of us here have tried to kill a civil servant at least once in our lifetimes. Am I right? I mean, how many forms can I make you fill out for just one little murder? No! The NAP is a dead man's switch of freedom. We commit to stumbling in, breaking something, and stumbling out again all before our eyes and adjusting to the light. Now, if you think about it, my opponents have promised much the same just over a 4-year period. But you can't wait that long. You will rip the Band-Aid off fast enough, people. You don't need those blowhards. The NAP will not blow. We will take the rifle of responsible government. We'll wrap our lips around that barrel and we will suck hard. No more string of empty promises like drawing mindless fucking never better the song never good enough to climax. We promise you a resounding anti-climax. We will blow our political load all over your sweater as soon as you unzip us and then fall asleep. Like kidding. But we need your help, friends. We want to run candidates in all wars, and we want to elect candidates in all wars, and we want every candidate in every war ready with a victory speech and a resignation speech. And it's going to be the same speech. So who's ready? Who's going to help me? Who feels like pretending to seem to have the time to run for an office that they don't actually really want? Step up and step down, Annex 5. Shoot for the moon, Trinity Spadina. They say democracy, we say narcolepsy. We say that Toronto is tired of the bullshit, and Toronto needs a nap. Thank you. Thank you very much. You can check me out online at linebreaks.com. You can find out at linebreaks.com. You can find out more about spoken word in Toronto at torontopoetryslam.com. Thank you.